Psychology 360 presents a deep dive into how women's greetings can reveal more than just their casual hellos. Most men think they'd recognize the signs if a woman wanted to sleep with them. They imagine dramatic flirting, obvious physical touches, maybe even a whispered invitation. But here's the twist. When sexual attraction is real and she's ready to act on it, her greetings get weirdly loaded. The psychology behind this shows that desire can slip into even the smallest of gestures. In fact, the first few seconds of interaction can reveal far more than she'd ever admit out loud. Let's break it down and see how her greetings can say a lot without her saying anything. You may be surprised by how many signals we unconsciously send through our body language. You've probably never thought much about the way a greeting can be a silent signal. But here's the thing. When someone is attracted to you, their body reacts in ways that are hard to hide. The greeting becomes more than just a social interaction. It becomes a window into the subconscious. In this video, we're going to explore the subtle, powerful ways a woman's greeting might actually give away the fact that she's thinking about you in a different light. If you've ever wondered how attraction can show up in a glance, a touch, or even the tone of voice, you're in for a fascinating look at human behavior. This isn't just about romance. It's about the deep, primal signals we send every day without even realizing it. Let's start with the first thing you may notice: physical contact. When desire is on the table, her greetings may involve a subtle but unmistakable physical claim. It's not a casual hug. This is the kind of hug where her body aligns with yours, where her hips are closer than usual. There's something about the way she presses against you, like she's marking territory, but in the most natural way. Maybe she lets her hand rest on your back just a moment too long, or her chest stays against yours as she pulls away. This isn't just platonic. It's a preview of what she's imagining. The touch primes her body for intimacy, and when she's already picturing you naked, she's going to find a reason to close that physical gap immediately. What this really means is that the way a woman greets you physically tells you a lot more about what's going on inside her mind than you might think. It's not just about being close. It's about how she creates a connection between the two of you in that moment. Think about it. The way she positions her body, how much space she leaves between you, and how she touches you can all point to deeper levels of attraction. These are signals of desire that aren't always easy to read, but they're there. Next up, we talk about eye contact. Most friendly greetings involve just a quick glance, but when sexual intent is involved, the way she looks at you is different. Her gaze might travel slowly from your eyes down to your chest, or even lower, maybe lingering for a second longer than it should, before coming back up. It's a subtle movement, but it's there. It's quick enough that she can pass it off as nothing, but long enough for you to feel it. This is called an evaluative gaze in sexual psychology. It's her subconscious doing a quick scan of you, evaluating you as more than just someone she's friendly with. Her brain is already imagining what it would be like if you weren't clothed. What's fascinating about this is how powerful and revealing it can be. Eye contact isn't just about showing interest. It's about silently confirming that interest. When a woman takes that extra moment to really take you in, she's telling you something without speaking a word. Her gaze is a tool, and it's often the first signal of deeper feelings or desires. Now let's dive into the tone of her greeting. When she greets you, there's something about the way she smiles or the softness of her tone that feels a little different. Maybe she sees you across the room, and her smile shifts into something more playful, even a little crooked. It's like she's remembering something private, something between the two of you. The hello isn't just a casual greeting. It carries with it a kind of unspoken understanding. It's the kind of greeting where she's acknowledging not just you, but the tension and attraction between the two of you. Her smirk, her soft tone, it's almost like she's letting you in on a secret, a private joke that you haven't quite experienced yet, but she's already imagining. What this really means is that her greeting isn't just about being polite. It's about setting the stage for something more, something deeper. It's foreplay, and it happens in a glance or a smile. The tension is palpable, and while it's subtle, it's definitely there. If you've ever had a greeting like this, you probably felt the air between you shift. There's an energy that can't be denied. Then there's the greeting that invades your space. It's not the typical greeting where someone keeps a comfortable distance. No, when a woman greets you and she steps into your personal space without hesitation, it's a sign. She's testing the waters, seeing how it feels to be close to you. Maybe she leans in a little too close or brushes against you more than necessary. Perhaps her hair grazes your shoulder or her hand brushes your arm as she speaks to you. This is all about proximity, how close she can get to you without actually saying a word. According to proxemics research, people tend to keep strangers at least 2 feet away, but attraction, especially sexual attraction, breaks that rule. When she's greeting you from a close distance, it's not about being overly friendly, it's about getting a sense of what it feels like to be right up against you. What this signals is that she's testing boundaries, seeing how comfortable she can get. It's a way of gauging how the physical closeness affects both of you. If you're feeling the heat, you're not imagining things. Her space invasion is calculated, and it's all about intimacy and closeness. Let's not forget about the power of touch. A woman greeting you with not just 1, but 2 points of contact. That's not an accident. Maybe she gives you a hug and then places her hand on your arm as she pulls away. Or perhaps she shakes your hand, but her other hand rests on your chest. Just for a second. That second touch isn't for balance. It's a layered signal. In evolutionary psychology, this double-touch greeting is like a fast track to building intimacy. It's a sign that she's comfortable with physical contact and is testing how you react to it. It's an invitation to see how much physical connection you're both open to. What's interesting here is that multiple touches during a greeting aren't just about being friendly. They're about deepening the connection, seeing how the physical interaction makes both of you feel. It's a test, run for intimacy, a quick way to see if there's mutual comfort in that space. Her second touch is a clear signal. She's not just warming you up. She's figuring out how the two of you connect on a deeper level. Lastly, let's talk about the vocal change. Have you ever noticed how her voice changes when she greets you? It's subtle, but if she's attracted to you, her tone might shift. It could get a little slower, or her voice might dip into a lower register. Maybe she stretches out your name, almost as if she's savoring it. This isn't about performance. It's the natural shift that occurs when someone's sexually aroused. Her voice reflects this change, often without her even realizing it. It's one of the easiest signals to miss, but it's there if you're paying attention. What this means is that her vocal tone is another subconscious cue. Her voice doesn't just carry the words, it carries emotion, desire, and attraction. When you hear this shift, it's more than just a change in pitch. It's a signal that she's experiencing something different when she greets you. It's a subconscious reflection of how she feels in that moment. So what does all this mean? These small, seemingly insignificant gestures and changes in behavior add up to a big picture. A woman who wants to sleep with you is often giving you signals before she ever says anything explicit. It's in the way she touches you, how she looks at you, how she greets you with a softness that feels almost private. These aren't just gestures. They're deeply rooted in attraction, desire, and the body's way of communicating what words often can't. Understanding these signs can give you insight into how others feel about you, and when it comes to attraction, the body speaks loud and clear.